Alrighty. I got an article for you. Been reading it a little bit, but I ended up eventually stopping because oh wow, it started getting a little bit juicy. We're just gonna read from where it started getting juicy for me here. The racism didn't surprise me. Here's the real juicy shit. Bailey, just 18 at the time of her audition, was shocked, they say, by the production's interest in her. If I would have seen a black mermaid when I was younger, it would have changed my whole life. How, bitch? Oh, I need to know how. I gotta know how. How is a mermaid being black changing your whole life? Calling the animated movie a childhood favorite. Wait, hold on, wait. You can't wait, wait. You can't call it your childhood favorite. So it's your childhood favorite. You love that movie. The mermaid, Ariel, the bitch you're playing as, is white. She's white. But if she was a black mermaid, it would change your whole life. But you want to play as Ariel because you love Ariel. The movie is your favorite. So why are you trying to change it? It sounds like you're full of shit. And you're pulling my leg here, bud. My whole perspective on how I feel about myself, my self-worth, my God, bitch. That sounds like a you problem, not a black mermaid would have changed your whole life problem. That's a you problem. Bitch, how the fuck is a movie gonna affect your self-worth and your confidence? Everything. Bitch is a mermaid. Bitch it's a mermaid. Whether she's black or white, that shouldn't affect your whole outcome on life. Especially not your self-worth. That is just fucking stupid. That is fucking stupid. There are so many original black characters that could have inspired you, but the one that inspires you, the one that was your favorite childhood movie, was one of a white mermaid. It sounds to me like you didn't need a black mermaid. That's what it sounds like to me, bitch. Sounds like you don't need one. You just want one. And you're projecting horribly, I might add, because you're slipping up big time. When her casting was announced, a small but vocal faction of observers inevitably complained online about the decision to hire a black actor to play Ariel, who is white in the cartoon version. Not because it's true. It's very true. And it's also very true that we could be, in fact, a small but vocal faction of observers. That is quite possibly true. Not everyone is the majority of America or the world is not online arguing about this bullshit. That is true. However, it seems to be that the majority of the people online tends to be the ones who are sitting here saying, yeah, if you want my money, you'll keep the characters the way they are. Because the ones who are, you know, all for this diversity shit, they don't seem to be dishing out enough money for you to make these record breaking numbers that you want or expect. And when it bombs, you immediately blame the majority of the people who are online complaining for the reason why your movie bombed. Then that would mean they are not a small, but they are in fact a large vocal faction of observers. Just saying, if they're the reason why your movies are bombing, they are the majority, not the minority, and the people that you're pandering to are in fact the minority. And the reason you're failing is because you're pandering to the minority. Maybe you should start pandering to the majority, or or stop pandering in general. Know what? Better yet, pander to the people who are actual fucking fans of the thing that you're recreating. Hmm? Hmm? I mean, like, there's literally Disney fans all over the place. If all these fans of Disney are like, yo, this character is white, not black, why are you changing my favorite character or their favorite character or the character in general that they love so much? Why are you changing this character up so drastically that they don't even look like the original character at all? And it looks like this could be its own fucking movie, which, by the way, The Little Mermaid could be its own movie. Just have they just change the name of Halle Berry's character, change the name to a completely different name, have the kingdom that she can be a princess of a completely different kingdom in the sea, completely different kingdom. Princess there, you can give her own parents. Hell, just to hear me out, just to pander a little bit to please everyone. She could, especially the feminists, instead of having a man, a king, in charge of the kingdom that Bailey's character is going to be princess of. She could be the queen. Her father could have died, so it's just a queen, and she's a strong black independent woman, and therefore she, Halle Bailey, aspires to be her mom, as strong as independent as she is. She can try to find herself on a path of empowerment or some shit like that. Point being, you could have had a mermaid movie with a black mermaid in it. You just chose the wrong fucking character to piggyback off of. You piggybacked off your so-called favorite animated movie from childhood. Yeah. The racism didn't surprise me. Where them receipts at, girl? Where them receipts at? Where that racism at? Show me them receipts. Who grew up outside Atlanta? It's a little disappointing, but it's bound to happen. I didn't let it affect me and just focus on the positive response I was getting. This moment is so much bigger than any of that, especially for the black and brown babies out there. Bitch, them babies don't give a fuck. If they babies, they babies. They don't give a fuck. They too busy trying to eat, sleep, and shit. Like, what the fuck they give a fuck about a goddamn mermaid being black or not? They don't fucking care. Not one goddamn bit. Let me tell you something. Kids don't give a shit. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They don't give a shit. I was a fucking child. I used to watch all the Disney movies. Matter of fact, my first time watching The Little Mermaid was when I went to my uncle's house and he had an entire collection on VHS tapes of The Little Mermaid. He had the whole collection on VHS. That was my first time watching it. Now, another tape I watched was the race swapped Cinderella movie. That movie, the only reason why I liked it, this is before I grew a hatred for musicals. The reason I liked it was the music. The songs in that movie were great, but the movie itself was it was It wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it was just it was in the middle. It was mid as fuck. Now, if I had have watched that movie first before watching The Little Mermaid, I would have probably thought that Cinderella would have been that race swap version of Cinderella that I watched. I would have thought that that one would have been the original. And the moment I saw the actual original Cinderella, I probably would have been asking questions like, why are they white when they were supposed to be black? Like, why did they do that? That would be the question. But as a kid, I want to play video games and go outside and play, or have to deal with fucking homework and fucking school projects and shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit here wondering about this shit all goddamn day. I got fun activities to do, or pretend to do my homework just to wake up in the morning and hurry up and do it in the morning before I go to school, because if I don't, I'm going to be in trouble. There's a lot of things I'm doing besides worrying about the fucking race of a goddamn character. It is us adults who still enjoy this shit, who grew up watching these fucking things. We're the ones complaining about this stuff. not the kids. That's just being honest. That's just being real. The kids aren't complaining. We, the adults, are complaining. And the kids who end up complaining, if you actually try to argue with them about any of the shit they're talking about, all they're doing is repeating shit they heard on the internet from YouTube. The thing that they're growing up on now because parents don't want to watch their fucking kids. The kids are literally growing up watching YouTube. So all they're doing is repeating shit they heard on YouTube from other people. So they don't have an actual argument of their own. Those are the people who are helping you defend shit. The motherfuckers who don't know shit. Okay. I hope they feel filled with love and confidence in who they are. They don't care because it's essential that they see themselves in roles like these. No, it's essential to you. It's essential to you that they see something. But they themselves don't give a fuck. They really don't. Motherfuckers are looking for their next order of chicken nuggets. I promise you. And quite honestly, that's really all I want to talk about on that. It's just that little section right there about the racism. It's nothing but bullshit. It's bullshit. And again, the racism didn't surprise me. If you're gonna claim that someone is doing something horrible, show those receipts. If someone doing something completely and totally racist to you, it's saying racist shit to you and trying to bully you, show those receipts. Because I guarantee you, those people who are doing it are not the minority of the people who are complaining about this shit. The people who are complaining about it are just saying race swapping is stupid, it's pandering, it's nothing but you doing hand me down, giving us black folks hand me down characters. That's all you're doing. You're giving black folks hand me down characters, and no one has time for that bullshit. We really do not. I don't want a hand me down. I want an original character. I want a new character. BET for the longest time had a fuck ton of brand new characters, movies, TV series. They had like a horror one at one point. It was kind of like Tales from the Crypt. They had that. Give me something like that. Give me good shit. Stop giving me bullshit. And that's what you're doing. You're giving me bullshit. You're replacing white characters with black characters. It is unnecessary. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm done.